What is up, all you beautiful people? It's Glacier Jack coming at you with another Payday 2 stupid build, stupid gimmick build, whatever you want to call it. It's just bad all the time. We never make anything good here. And today's build may actually be the first good build I've ever made, and that is the Corrupt Cop build. So we're going to be playing as Hoxton for this, as the all-American crime fighter that he is, of course. The Alpha Force mask, because we're part of the crime force. Just a little corrupt. We'll be wearing our improved combined tactical vest, because anybody in the Alpha Force wears heavy body armor on the higher difficulties. Ammo bags, because we never run out of ammo while we're taking down the Payday crew. The weapon butt, because if they get close, they like to melee you. Concussion grenades, because every cop loves to throw 80 flashbangs at the Payday crew. A Deagle pistol and a Commando 553 rifle. Both things that most of the cops in the game like to use. For skills, we'll be running these skills. Feel free to pause if you want to look at any of them. We're going to be using the Armorer perk deck. That'll help us keep our armor high. For crew management, we got the Alpha Force. We got all the boys here to help us out today. All of them with their own commando. And that is everything we'll be using for this build today. So let's hop right in to a heist. Alright, so we got a call in about some meth cooking or whatever. So we're gonna go out there, do a drug bust real quick and see if we can't recreate the crime scene at all.
Yes, get in their minds, see what they were doing.
Some people would say what we're doing is probably going to be some dirty cop actions, but no, we're just really committed to our jobs.
Yeah, we really gotta get in that mindset of the criminals, just so we can.
All right, so here's the drug bust. So we're just gonna run in, and if you see any mobsters or anybody in here, or any gang members or anything, take them out. We got license to kill. All right, contact. We got gang members. I cleared the first floor apparently. There was only one member down here. Alright, I found the actual lab. There's some more gang members up here. There were two more. We got two more down.
Coming up.
Oh, there's another one in here. Alright, clear. I think the house is clear. Alright, so we gotta recreate the crime scene. So I bet they probably gathered ingredients from around the house to cook their meth.
Yeah, we gotta find that shit. I'll check.
Alright, I found hydrogen chloride.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, I called the cops, because this is probably how they were planning on fighting the cops. We gotta recreate that too. I found some muriatic acid and caustic soda as well.
Yeah, muriatic acid. Okay, I got some planks. They probably boarded up windows.
Alright, let's see what we gotta add.
Okay, I got some hydrogen chloride as well. Okay, I think they put in muriatic acid first.
Yeah, they probably added muriatic acid first. To get the chemical reaction going.
Yeah, that just sounds right.
Yeah, it just sounds like that's probably what they did.
I bet they boarded up windows like this.
Yeah, they probably did. They probably shot down at cops on the street before they actually started making contact.
Yeah, before they got to the house to stop them.
They probably were like, "Fuck you, coppers. That's what I think of you pigs." They probably shot that medic down there.
Yeah, probably always shot the medics before they were able to res.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't worry, this is just a training session, everybody. We're not actually dirty cops. I totally called these cops to help us recreate the crime scene.
Yeah, we just take our training really seriously.
Yeah, they probably added hydrogen chloride to the mix.
They're bringing in the big guns out here for us.
Yeah, and the cops turned off the lights, but they probably turned on their flashlights to prevent them from going out. They probably cowered up here because they were afraid to go outside because the cops would probably clap their cheeks. Oh, look at this cloaker trying to run up the stairs. Yeah, they probably shot the cloaker before he could get up here, and the taser, and the medic. They have a bulldozer coming up the stairs probably. And they probably drilled him. They probably blew off his faceplate just like this. Oh, they are probably backed up while the bulldozer clapped one of their friends. Oh, and the shield blocks the bulldozer just like that, definitely. Wow, this
bulldozer's
bulldozer.
just a tanky. Oh.
This is probably what they did. They probably walked in and out of the back room to fight the bulldozer. Holy shit!
Probably killed the bulldozer.
They probably killed the dozer with 200 shots just like that. They probably added caustic soda to finish their first round of meth. Yeah, then they probably grabbed their meth off the table and threw it in the back room.
With another dozer coming inside.
Yeah, they probably cowered in the back room. And they probably were like, oh fuck, we have no grenades and we only have concussion grenades. When the captain showed up. They probably said, let's not go outside and just let the captain do what he does.
Muriatic acid in again.
Yeah. They probably said we're only going to be here for like 20 minutes, so they didn't go outside and try to fight the captain.
It's the captain they know would be the end of them.
Yeah. This of course is all training, and we're just thinking about what a criminal would do. Yeah, they probably mowed down all the cops trying to come up the stairs. They probably also got tased by the taser and wondered where the hell he was.
Behind them on the stairs. And in front of them. Oh no.
They probably got sandwiched by some tasers. They probably had their medic friend drop an upper for them.
Ooh, of course. Always grab an upper for the homies.
Of course, that's what criminals like to do. They probably would stop running downstairs when they realized there's 20 tasers constantly in the basement.
Okay, I think they put caustic soda in this time.
That's definitely what a criminal would do.
Of course.
They probably backed off when they saw another dozer coming up the stairs. If I was a criminal, I would probably blow off a dozer's faceplate, knowing it was their weak point.
Of course.
I'd probably run up really close and just try to drill them. Unfortunately, their skin is stronger. Their skin is like stronger than their actual like ballistic faceplates.
Then they stay away from doors and windows due to sniper coverage outside.
Of course. This is all complete training, by the way. We're not actually killing the cops. We had them show up with blood packs on. So it looks like we're blowing their brains out, but it's not actually true. Yeah, they probably finished their mix with hydrogen chloride.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and then they bagged up their meth and threw it in the back with the rest.
And went to find more supplies.
Yeah, they probably went down and tried to find more supplies. They would first check the bathroom, trying to find their gas canisters. Alright, yeah. And they would probably find this hydrogen chloride. And now they would try to run out to the tool shed, where they'd find some muriatic acid. And they'd pick up this gauge courier package that we definitely know about because we're not criminals or dirty cops.
Yes, quite.
Probably shoot this lock off the hinges, run in here, and grab their final ingredient before running back into the house.
Just like a filthy criminal would. And they'd probably turn on the lights before going back inside.
Yeah, just as an extra benefit. And they'd probably get downed on the stairs, but that wouldn't matter since they were already inside the house.
Of course.
Then one of the criminals would question the other one why the first one did not pick up the meth off the table.
Oh, this criminal thought the other one did it.
This criminal thinks the other one's a fucking retard sometimes.
And of course they'd gun down the medic in the stairwell.
And of course the lights would go off within 5 seconds. So they'd have to switch back to their flashlights. Medic comes in. They gun down the medic easy. It ain't even a problem for criminals like us. I mean, like them.
Yes. This is all just training.
It's all training. We called these cops in. We gave them all rubber bullets. Any actual blood that comes out of us is just blood packs, of course. It gives the practice medic something to practice with. treating different bullet wounds yet.
And the fake med kids give us something to practice with as well.
Muriatic acid is probably what they added next, am I correct?
I think you're correct. That's exactly what a criminal would do.
That's probably what a criminal would do. Alright. Yeah, they would continue to gun down cops on the main floor. And then question if they could have another upper.
And then 2 medics and 2 tasers would run inside, destroying the criminals inside.
Well, you can eat your own uppers? I mean, the criminals would probably eat their own uppers, and then give one to their teammate.
Yes, of course, because they only win teamwork. Alone, they can't do much. Such an overwhelming force of cops.
Of course, of course. Yeah, they'd probably also add some hydrogen chloride if they had the chance. Around the 10-minute mark is when they'd be halfway done with their cooking batch.
Yes, yes. And then a cloaker would come in and
a cloaker would definitely show up. But they would take out any cloakers before they ever had a chance to do much. Over time, they would gain a better control over the house, allowing them to more freely move around without getting gunned down as much as they controlled the ground floor more often.
Yes, yes. When they rushed the ground floor and gunned down.
Another dozer would run in and they would retreat back to the top floor, like all criminals do.
They'd throw a concussion grenade down to stun the dozer and to get his face.
The criminals would probably try to know that concussion grenades are shit and don't work against dozers.
They really are.
They would also know that the dozer can stand there for 3 minutes eating bullets.
They'd then both eat another upper.
They would both feast on uppers like fiends. They'd finish their batch off with more caustic soda though, of course.
Always, always.
Yeah, and then they would bag up their meth and throw it in the back with the rest.
And then once again, throw a concussion grenade down.
They'd switch to their sidearm, which in my case is a deagle. Wow, the deagle's actually kind of effective.
Mine is a deagle. It really is.
The deagle's got a lot of stopping power. It's actually a decent sidearm. And that is, of course, why criminals would use it.
Of course.
Please keep in mind for this recreation, criminals may use other weapons, but we are just using our standard issue weapons that we get from joining the force.
Yes,
of course, it is illegal to mod out these weapons, but we have done it just to show how disgusting criminals are. It is not because we are corrupt or dirty cops.
To give the cops fighting against us a better training session. More realistic.
Do you only have hydrogen chloride?
I only have hydrogen chloride.
Did you start with hydrogen
down on the first floor?
Of course, their good friend would pick them up. Alright, there's another dose.
Their good friends always pick them up. Then they cower in the back room, waiting for the dose.
We need at least they would probably need 2 more bags of meth to make this trip out here worth it.
Of course, of course.
So far, I think this is a pretty accurate recreation of the crime scene.
I think it really is too.
Alright, I'm switching to the deagle, because they'd probably pull out their sidearm when they got pissed. Wow, the deagle is...
At the dozer just eating.
Alright, they would have to eventually go outside to get more chemicals, so they would move as a group. Wow. Nice.
Concussion grenades, really good.
It would hold them in place for 5 seconds, but once again, it's all standard issue for the Alpha Force. Alright, can we please clear the basement?
Really trying. Another dozer, without a faceplate this time. He just doesn't have one. I am gone.
Of course, one criminal would enter custody. This is all just because of how powerful Alpha Force really can be.
When they truly work together.
Yeah, of course. We can still not make it down the stairs because of all the Alpha Force that are flooding in up the stairs. Because of the vast ineffectiveness of their guns.
The training session today.
Yes, it is very good. Alright. They would probably consult with their fellow criminals to see if killing the captain was a viable choice now.
Right now, I don't think it's that viable of a choice.
But the only way to negotiate their friend back out of custody would be to kill the captain.
Yes.
Which this petty criminal would probably not do.
Of course, of course. Criminals never help each other out.
Actually,
which is
no, there's no way.
When facing someone as strong as the captain.
Of course, nobody wants to fight the captain straight up. But of course, their escape ride would probably be coming in 30 seconds. Allowing them to finally make their escape. They would also have a really hard time finding chemicals because they've already used so much to cook these rounds of meth.
They'd run inside in utter fear of the snipers all swarming outside.
They'd also get their dick kicked by trying to pass through at least 2 people. Well, luckily, their fellow AI teammates, their fellow real-life teammates would help them. They'd probably start preparing to move their stolen goods. Their well-deserved goods, because they made it themselves. They'd give 2 to the remaining people, and then they would carry out 1 themselves, like all cops do. Like, dirty cops? We're not dirty cops, are we?
No. This is just a training session, it's all good. Then they'd cower in the bathroom to regenerate them.
They would cry in the bathroom.
Because that's how
Because their friend went into custody with like 7 uppers and he didn't place them on the snack bar. He would then realize that the captain sets up directly down the street from the escape vehicle.
Watching over the escape vehicle.
He would probably cower behind the escape vehicle and look at his good friend driving. They would then grab another bag from their good friend and throw it in. At this point, we're just gonna admit it, we're totally dirty cops. Like, we should not have been on this scene, and now we are cooking this meth.
Yes. At this point, they just escape with whatever they could.
Yeah, at this point, we're just dirty cops. It's pretty hard to cover up. We slaughtered, I think the highest body count was on my part. We slaughtered at least 53 cops. We do actually work for the force. It was all standard issue stuff, but we totally just killed our friends.
Yeah,
I think I shot Davey in the back of the head.
Poor Davey.
To be fair, they sent us in on a drug bust on like our first call-in, so it really was just their fault.
That's just how it works.
But it's payday no matter what, so.
Yeah, we gotta get our payday one way or another.
Jake.
Ooh.
And an ergo group. Jake. That was actually my name as a cop. I am actually Jake.
Of course.
I am actually just part of the payday crew. It's factual, actually. And remember,
straight facts out here.
We may be corrupt, but even we know. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Glacier Jack for more amazing content. But until next time, peace.